It's a Monday morning. Thank you for staying with us. This is Breakfast Central, and you can follow us on all socials. Don't forget to do that. Let's start off right away with the front pages of the papers, and our first stop will definitely be from Nigeria. Talk of West Africa, and we will be looking at the Punch. The Punch newspaper has this big headlines: fuel sells for 400 naira per litre in Abuja. Others, scarcity persists in Lagos, and that's the truth. How we got to work this morning, well, we'll leave that testimony as we move on. I'm sure Lucia was able to pull through, and I did too as well. And that's why you can find us on the front of your TV screens. Well, marketers still struggling to return adulterated petrol to NNPC. Corporation pleads for patience, says fuel queues will end soon. It better. That's what people are saying. Well, another story here, the papers, NDLEA seizes 25 kg US, UK, Dubai bound drugs in spare parts fabrics. Wow. So it's now being put in spare parts fabrics, and that's questionable too. Ekiti teenagers land in prison over alleged attempt to kill sex workers. This story actually shocked me, but I'm sure that you need to go into the pages of the Punch and you will find it on page 5. Next, let's take this one as well. TCN gets transformers to increase power transmission by 1,487 megawatts. Page 32 will tell you that story. And I'll take one last one. Banks forex ban, dollar scarcity, inflation firms closure imminent. Experts warn. Oluchi, permit me to take one more. Nupeng set for strike. Now that's the one I want to take. Nupeng set for strike. Insists ministry diverting 621 billion naira road fund.
Joe, we're still grappling with the fact that fuel is going at 400 naira per litre. We also have teachers, on the other hand, who are threatening to go on strike. Lecturers are actually coming out to say they will not, or may go on strike. We also have Nupeng coming on top of this. It is a very sad one this morning, but we need to be positive. Let's move on to Kenya this morning, shall we? The Daily Nation, it says. Now, the Daily Nation's all about politics, polls. IEBC rejects her doom number. That's what it's saying here. Can't work, won't work. Now, this is what it's saying here, but you need to go to page 4 for more details on that. Planned government bill seeks to have new civil registration numbers during elections. That's what it says. And you can see this picture here, very sad picture. Ferry disaster at escarpment. That's what it says. Truck explosion leaves trail of damage and causes road closure. That's on page 8. This just happened yesterday. A very sad one this morning. That's on the Daily Nation also. You can get more details from that. On the upper hand here on pages 5 and 7, on the 2022 campaign trail, it says Kenya Kwanzaa leaders, which was led by Ruto, they're trying to woo 1 or 2 people. What does that stand to gain for the country? You need to go to pages 5 and 7. And to wrap up from the Daily Nation this morning, page 2, it says, Valentine's, it's not just a fad. Red really is the color of love. Research is coming out to say that, but that's on page 2 from the Daily Nation.
All right, away from the Daily Nation, let's go straight to another daily this time, but this time it's the Daily Monitor. We have a very sad story at the front page there. Police busts plot to kill 3 clerics. Police busts plot to kill 3 clerics. How is that possible? Well, it's actually foiled. The suspects are ex-members of Universal Apostles Fellowship Church of Righteousness who are accused of plotting to kidnap and kill faith leaders in a suspected leadership wrangle. So the police actually came to the front. They bust the plot and killed 3 clerics. Read some more about this story on page 6 when you pick up the Daily Monitor this morning. Another one says Museveni counterparts discuss regional peace. And guess what? We also have Museveni again in the front page. I do not know. I might start to ask questions. Is Daily Monitor owned by Museveni? It's just a question, by the way. I wonder, But anyway, healthy living is also in the front page on the Monday morning. You might want to think about your health. It says, what causes enlarged breasts in men? What causes enlarged breasts in men? If you're a man and I know you're taking a look at yourself now.
Probably checking your bra size.
Take a good look at that shirt you're putting on.
Do you need a top bra for that?
You need to work on that, right? Well, read about it. It's actually sometimes it could be depressing, I know, but just read and get more ideas and learn more on what you could do. I'll take one more. The Congo curse and return to the jungles is one story you find, and U.S. dares Russia and Ukraine. That's one story that's actually absolutely on every news headlines across the world. But hey, you have it on Daily Monitor as well.
All right, let's wrap up the newspaper segment this morning with a look at Newsday from Zimbabwe. It's all about politics, especially with the by-election that is coming up on the 26th of March, 2022. ZEC, that's what they're calling it, the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, illegally moves 170,000 voters. Now they're moving them from the original constituency and wards in the voters' roll to be used for the March 26th by-election. And it's a move which activists have come out to say could affect the credibility of the polls. That's the major story from Newsday. Now you can see this picture here. It says motorists drive past a traffic light obscured by tree branches along the Seka Road in Harare over the weekend. Now this has been brought to the attention of the government. If we have forest trees, branches that are blocking the traffic lights, then it brings to question the usage of the traffic lights. Away from the papers now, let's bring you the top stories from Africa.